More than 12,000 people joined in anti-government demonstrations across the country on Saturday.
Well, there are lots of dangers from these LBD-40s, or more commonly known as flashball weapons. Now, they're used to launch things such as tear gas grenades, sound grenades, and even these rubber bullets. And those can all do significant damage if they hit people in those protests. People with broken bones, fractured teeth, bruising, internal injuries. We even saw a number of RT crew being injured over the last few weeks by some of the items that are being shot out of those flashballs. But the injuries can be even more serious than that, and for some people they can be life-changing. Why would the French government want to bolster its arsenal of these flashballs that can, as I say, launch things such as this, the rubber bullet? Well, that's largely due to the protests that we've seen in France over the last few weeks. The country has been engulfed by these violent protests, with some people describing them as being the worst riots in half a century. And there have actually been some studies specifically into the injuries caused as a result of rubber bullets, with many civil liberty groups just saying that they shouldn't be used. Now, a group of US academics published a study in December of last year saying that 15% of people who were injured by rubber bullets specifically actually ended up with permanent injuries, with the majority of people losing their sight. They said 3% of those injured specifically by rubber bullets actually went on to lose their lives. So the question is, why is the French government still deciding to go with using the flashballs, which have been proven in some cases to be deadly, and still wanting to spend more than €2 million on its version of protecting the state?
Charlotte Dubensky reporting there. Well, dozens of protesters were arrested in Paris, but city officials say that New Year's celebrations will go ahead despite the unrest. The Yellow Vest movement started in November against a fuel price hike and continued even after the government had made concessions. The demonstrators claim they're ready to take on the authorities.
We organize ourselves in this way. We use coded messages. We're now trying to make the police job more complex. We won't make their work easier, because they do not make it easier for us. They remove our masks, protective glasses, gloves. We're really being attacked during these demonstrations. All the protection that we have. They want us to withstand the flashball naked. And so they ordered more. I do not remember how much. 450, 1400, yes, 1400 flashballs. That is, we're literally naked to withstand super armed and equipped people. But we're not idiots, and therefore at a certain moment we must organize ourselves differently.
Staying with France.